Hope y'all can hear me on this thing right now, man. But yeah, I was just came across a video talking about some so-called alleged paperwork that Wack 100 had on Charleston White. Now, first of all, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. They still got this clubhouse shit going on. From my understanding, there's no way to make any money on there unless you just count the word of mouth marketing and shit like that. But then it came out and said that, well, they said shit again. It's supposed to be with 500 pages and 18 pages of Charleston White allegedly snitching on somebody to get out of trouble from a case. I guess had to be 18, 19, 20 some years ago. I guess that would be like 98 when Charleston got out of jail and got out of the boys' home in 96. Now, the only other time that I heard that he had got in trouble was like when he was with his cousin in some situation with some weed or whatever. Now, that situation, from my understanding, from what he had said in the past, that he didn't tell on his cousin. He was trying to protect his cousin. But aside from that, is I ain't heard nothing else in regards to that. Now, another thing, if he do have his paperwork, if he do have his snitch paperwork, then it's gonna be a whole lot of motherfuckers mad in Texas because if I recall also correctly, because I've been watching my guy for a while, he had a bet in Fort Worth about snitch paperwork where he had put up like I guess like $10,000 or $20,000 plus a fucking Mercedes, a drop top Mercedes for anybody who could present the paperwork. So if anybody for somebody from California, some I don't know if it's Reef person to say they got this paperwork now, and it's been years later, because they was talking about trying to find snitch paperwork on Charleston since he was going against the gangs of Fort Worth. But yeah, man, this interesting, man. He talk about I saw on the video. He's talking about. He said ever since Charles had his name in his mouth, he been doing work trying to file that information. We still trying to hear who the motherfucking pastor name was that you said it was molested the nigga. But I don't believe it. We all got to put Charles' name in our titles, try to get us some clout, get us some views and things of that nature. I ain't mad at it. I'd admit it because I ain't on here hating on my nigga. But hey, if y'all present this paperwork, I'm eager to see this shit, and I'm also waiting to hear what response he gonna have in regards to these allegations, if there's any merit to them whatsoever. Nevertheless, let me go enjoy the rest of my break, cause I'm still at the plantation. I usually don't waste my time on shit like this. I usually don't get on lives while I'm at work and shit, but I just felt I had to come on and say something, cause it is what it is. But peace and love until later on. This your guy, Mr. Nigga. Peace and love.